got a whiff of this criticism. Boosted up her estrogen. I'm only here for the business, baby. Play it right if you speak more through demonstrating. Original, I'm innovative. Stay fresh, I'm ventilated. Prime time, we syndicated. Picture what I'm illustrating. All gas, no hesitation. Too fast, had to learn patience. No map, no navigation. Just me and what God gave me. Kinda flat, needed self-maintenance. How you doing, bruh? Maintain it. Holla at me when you see me. We lane changing. Yeah. Foot to the pedal, moving fast. Brain. Sometimes you gotta stop, you gotta wait. You might take a fall, don't trip. Any food left on your plate. Yeah. Foot to the pedal, moving fast. Might take a fall, don't trip.
We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys. Tonight, a celebration of the Latin culture. And tonight, we'll see the New Orleans Pelicans as they go up against the Miami Heat at FTX Arena. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Let's see the stat sheet here for Tyler Hero.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Brandon Ingram is an all-star talent, but then again, this is what he expected would happen. He said, confidence got me this far. Even with my build, I always had it. I think I have greatness in me, and I'm not going to stop until I'm the best. He certainly is well on his way to fulfilling that prophecy, Kevin.
Tremendous, David. Thank you for that. 2 very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
It makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Ingram and Williamson are the forwards. Devontae Graham is out there with McCollum, and it's Robinson in at the 5. And for Miami, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Graham against Lowry. Outside Robinson. Pass to Ingram. Takes a 3. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Ingram's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Pelicans. Lowry passes to Hero. And stolen by Williamson. Pass to Graham. And the pass to McCollum. Puts it up from 17. And that one's good, Williamson.
Well, if the defense is going to give up this kind of shot, they're challenging you to prove you can make that, and Zion showing you can.
Now, here's Butler. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on, because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
That free throw missing.
You don't become this good in this league unless you put in a lot of hard work. And there's some evidence that Jimmy Butler has done that through the years.
He hits the second from the line. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Graham kicks to McCollum. Williamson in the post. Guarded by Tucker. And it's Williamson missing. For New Orleans, their last game, a loss to the Rockets in Houston.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
Yeah, I bet it was pretty quiet in that locker room after that game. When it hit overtime, it was a matter of which team had more energy left, and seemingly it wasn't them.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Here's Graham. Miami grabs the miss. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
You know what, though? Not only did they get to the free throw line a lot, but they converted at a high clip.
Oh, they did. You can get to the line all you want, but it doesn't really mean much if you can't hit your free throws. And they were rock solid at the stripe.
Stolen by Robinson. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance.
Playmaking ability starting to show up in Zion's play.
Outside Butler. Adebayo with the screen on Ingram. Here's Butler. What a terrific move that was.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
McCollum outside for three. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. McCollum's got his second basket of the night.
Just so hard defensively to stay after McCollum. He can be elusive, and then he can score from anywhere.
Now Lowry, 26 points for him last game against Dallas.
He's passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Lowry against Graham. McCollum outside to the middle. Here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Well, that's exactly what you expect. Mitchell Robinson within 3 feet. That's 2 points.
Lowry looking around. Passes it to Hero. Adebayo with a screen on McCollum. Hero passes to Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Driving inside. Lays it up off the glass.
And try to name a 6-footer who likes to operate inside more than Lowry. He is a beast.
Here's Graham. Good work defensively by Lowry. The Heat trail by 3. Here's Adebayo. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Dallas.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously, put on a passing clinic.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now, here's Butler. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
Here's Williamson. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Tucker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Williamson kicks to McCollum. Pass to Robinson. And here is Williamson over Lowry. And it's good off the back rim and in. Williamson's got his third basket of the night.
Now, how about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Takes it inside and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And late in the season, we see playoff teams, Greg, resting their star players. Any excuse for lottery teams doing the same thing?
Not as far as the league is concerned. If they're healthy, what's the goal? Throwing away games is not acceptable.
And he makes the first. And so Butler nails both of them. And so Graham will bring it up for the Pelicans. 7-point differential. Now here's Ingram. 32 points for him last game against the Rockets in Houston. And it's good for 2. Ingram's got 5 now.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Tucker can't get it to go. New Orleans leading by 9. Graham kicks to McCullough. Graham against Lowry. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And a new group getting ready for Miami.
Max Strus.
And here's McCollum for 3. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got 3 assists now in this one. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Stolen by McCollum. He kicks it to Ingram. He feeds it to Williamson. The jump hook. The shot comes out, and it's Miami the other way. Butler deciding where to go with it. It up and lays it in. 7 points in the game.
Well, Jimmy Butler committed on getting to the inside. The closer he gets, the more damage he can do.
Graham dishes to Ingram. Williamson with the screen for Ingram. 13 feet away. Again, the Pelicans score.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Outside Butler. Dedmon a screen. Butler against Robinson. And the shot is long. New Orleans leading by 12. Graham, the pass to McCollum.
Gabe Vincent.
So both teams making some changes here.
Foul. Second team foul. Checking in for the Pelicans.
Here's McCollum. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Rockets in Houston.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Now here's Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. And it's McCollum in the corner. The Pelicans keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Good.
Zion
Williamson's got 8 points.
Zion's going to bring that to the table right there. A presence on the boards and determined to score once he gets his hands on that rock.
Here's Vincent. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Dallas. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul. So for the Pelicans, Hayes, he's checked in for Robinson. Chris Boucher comes in for Zion Williamson. And Lewis subbed in for McCollum.
Chris Boucher. Kyra Lewis Jr.
Here's Vincent. Lewis covering. 6 to shoot. Lewis grabs the board.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
The Heat trail by 14. Here's Vincent. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. To the inside. Dedmon. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Dedmon sets the screen, and then he slashes to the appropriate place on the floor.
Here's Alexander Walker. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Driving to the basket.
Who doesn't love to see David take on Goliath? Their huge throwdown.
New Orleans leading by 12.
And it seems like we have an invasion of players in the league from Canada. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, one of the latest first-round picks from the North.
Yep, 2019 GA, Alexander-Walker, 17th pick in the draft. And he's really close to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In fact, they're related. That's his cousin. And they did this really cool jersey swap the first time that they faced off against each other. And SGA actually got the best of him in that game, scored 23 back in 2020. But Canada providing some incredible talent to the league the last few years.
And so it's New Orleans with it after the Heat pick up 2. And it's Ingram missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Elbow shot is on the way. No good off the back of the rim. New Orleans gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. It's hauled in by the Heat.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Pass to Strus. Kicks to Robinson. Here's Strus. Shot clock at 5. Miami needs to get a shot off. Robinson for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Robinson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Heat. There's the screen. Going inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
That's his
first trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
2.
That free throw, no good.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Hernangomez is checked in for Jackson Hayes. Good on the second free throw. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Vincent. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the Heat, another 3.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pelicans leading by 7. Here's Alexander Walker. 9 points last game out. That one drops for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Vincent. Lewis covering. Outside Robinson. Fires for 3. No good on that one. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. Hit by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for New Orleans.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. They've got Zion Williamson, C.J. McCollum out there with Devontae Green. Then there's Hernangomez, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
McCollum with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Inside, here's Hernangomez, and finished off by Hernangomez.
I know CJ plays the 2-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
And there's the pass to Hero. Offline with his 3. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. They've led by as many as 14 points. Alexander Walker. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And Miami making a change here. Butler's checked in. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
New Orleans leading by 12. McCollum kicks to Williamson. Here's Alexander Walker. He's got 8. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Tucker. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Butler passes to Adebayo. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Williamson. Passes to Graham. Back to Williamson. Williamson is screen on Adebayo. And again, New Orleans has no up.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
That's a 2 from Butler. Wide open shot is on the money. And it's 9 points for Jimmy Butler.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Williamson left side. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first personal.
When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. We've been seeing athletic big men in the NBA now, Brent, for some time, but Zion Williamson raised the bar when it came to that department.
Well, there's no doubt about it, and it's this combination that is so strange for people to have to wrap their heads around when you get on the floor with them. You're standing eye to eye to him if you're 6'5", and you don't realize the power, the strength, the quickness off the floor, the ability to put the ball down on the deck. I mean, he's just something that you don't see every day. It's the reason why Zion's one of the more special players in the league.
Graham kicks to McCollum. Williamson in the post. Guarded by Tucker. The Heat trail by 9. With the drive.
And for Tyler, that one was nasty.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Graham with the ball. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Rockets in Houston.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
Back to Adebayo. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Oh, great ball movement there.
New Orleans leading by 5. Pass to McCollum. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Hero. Can't connect from short range.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Graham. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Butler. Adebayo with a screen on Graham. Butler goes in. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Now here's McCollum. He's covered by Hero. There's a screen by Robinson. Drives to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Butler on the wing. For the three. And the Heat. Another three.
And potentially the switch is flipped here for Jimmy Butler to take over and dominate in this one.
The Pelicans call timeout. It's T-shirt time! And welcome, your Miami Heat dancers!
He's checked in for the Pelicans. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. Take a look at the Heat. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all.
And for the Heat, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Pass to Alexander Walker. Ball's knocked loose. Butler with the steal. Here's Hero. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Open man. Tack up an assist.
And so Graham will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Trailing by 2. Here he goes, over Adebayo, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
And here are the Heat now. And it's Lowry penetrating. And Adebayo throws it down.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And here's McCollum. 8 points for him. Over Adebayo. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
They don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
He kicks to Tucker. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
Pelicans trail by 3. Now Graham. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Robinson sets a screen for Graham. Bobbed up there for Robinson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
A timing play, but it helps to have a leaper like Mitchell Robinson finish it off.
And it's Lowry penetrating. The kick outside to Butler. No good from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
There's the pass to McCollum. Robinson sets a screen for McCollum. There's the drive. The shot's good from Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got 6 here in this quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
New Orleans making some changes here. Chris Boucher's checked in for Robinson. Ingram comes in for Alexander Walker. And Lewis subbed in for Devontae Graham. Miami's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Vincent. Lewis covering. Into the lane. Vincent the pass to Butler. Clock at 6. Over Boucher. And Boucher sends it back. And Dedmon throws it down. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. It's McCollum with the drive. And McCollum with the slam.
Well, this is where that sweet handle of McCollum's comes into play. When he goes on the dribble drive, very few defenders can get in good position to slow him down.
Driving the lane. Count it. 6 points for him.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Lewis passes to Hayes. He dishes it to Ingram. Baseline try. Tries again. And he could not get that one to go. On a contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And they made Ingram fight for that one, but he's not afraid to get physical. This is a good sign.
The Pelicans have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And he knocks down the first one.
And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
Both free throws good for Ingram. Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line.
Miami trailing. Butler, a screen on McCollum. And there's the drive. And Boucher sends it back.
Heat ball.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Five on the clock. Butler, a screen on McCollum. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Here's Lewis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Boston, where they'll take on the Celtics. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
The free throw drops for Lewis. And both free throws good for Lewis.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Butler on the way. Dedmon a screen. Shot from the top of the key. And it's Butler missing. New Orleans in the lead. Lewis dishes to McCollum. New Orleans moving the ball around. Passes it to Lewis. Now here's Hayes. McCollum outside. Hayes with the screen for McCollum. Just 5 to shoot. Sinks the three-pointer. McCollum's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Which section wants a t-shirt? You gotta get loud! All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers!
And the Heat making a change here. Strus is checked in. Hernan Gomez is checked in for the Pelicans. The Heat trail by 5. Outside for Robinson. He takes it in. Here's Dedmon. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Dedmon's got 6.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's Lewis. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Here's Vincent following the score by New Orleans. Pass to Strus. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams that specialize in intimidation. Pelicans, number 1.
And sometimes a team will get one guy who can block. Other times a guy finds ways to get others involved in blocking. It can be contagious. If he can do it, why not me? Then all of a sudden you look up and you're leading the league in block.
The 11-footer, it's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Yeah, I wish McCollum would sell. He does. He heats up in a hurry.
And he drives in. Misses from close range. New Orleans leading by 7. 59 seconds left to play in the first half. Now, here's Boucher. 17 points for him last game against Houston.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
36 seconds left in the second quarter. Strus passes to Vincent. Driving in. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher. And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. Six on the shot clock. Robinson a screen on Williamson. Here's Strus. And again, it's the Heat missing. New Orleans has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, it looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Pass to Strus. Will it go? That shot missing. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Pelicans lead by 11. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
66.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what has to change in the second half?
Well, the most important thing is taking care of the ball. We have to get shots against this team. They do such a great job of taking care of the ball, possession game. We had 3 or 4 sloppy ones, gave them some life.
Thanks for your time, Spo. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hey, everybody. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings. Guys, projecting down the road toward the postseason, how important is it to lock up home court advantage come playoff time?
It definitely helps, but it's not everything, Ernie. You know, we won a championship, the Houston Rockets, when I was on that team. 6th seed. Can you believe that? No home court advantage, any round. Remember that, Shaq?
I'm having static in my headphones. I'm having a hard time remembering that, Kenny.
Yeah.
And now let's take a look at the excellent first half we've seen so far for the Pelicans.
Well, they were really in attack mode. The most telling stat is how many times they got to the free throw line. They weren't all afraid to get their hand and get those elbows dirty. You know I'm a specialist when it comes to the elbows, Ernie.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Heat, Lowry and Hero are the guard set. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. A nice shot by Tucker.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut, they know they're going to get it.
Now here's McCollum. He's covered by Hero. Robinson sets a screen for McCollum. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Now here's Butler. He's got 14. And now McCollum running the floor all by himself. The shot, no good. Butler on the wing. Back to Adebayo. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Adebayo's got 12.
Just a lot of force coming from Bam. That time he takes the hit and is still focused enough to score.
Graham inside the line. Again, a Pelican score. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Lowry. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
Now here's McCollum. He's tightly guarded. Outside for Robinson. Ingram against Butler. Goes up from the top of the key. And it's Ingram missing.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill. No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Butler a screen on Graham. Lowry dishes to Butler. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, pretty good show of strength there by Jimmy Butler, able to convert even after the hit.
The Heat shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And they had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in.
Jimmy Butler. If a player is fouled on a made basket.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Down low. Back to Graham. And the layup falls.
Devontae Graham.
Graham's got 10.
Zion continuing to work on his all-around game and his job of finding his teammate there.
Lowry with the ball. Driving inside. It's good. 6 points for him.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
The pass to Alexander Walker. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Graham against Lowry. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Over to the wing. Graham gets a wide open look. They get the rebound. Robinson plays it up and in on the nice reverse. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got.
Defense getting too close. Lowry has that instinct to read what's happening, takes the shot there into the contact.
The Heat have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. The first free throw is good. Chris Boucher's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And so he makes both from the line.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Graham finds Williamson. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Butler against Boucher. That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Butler.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Now Butler. After Brandon Ingram missing on that last three-pointer. Butler against Ingram. Lowry a screen on Ingram. Here's Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
I like the timing, too. Jimmy Butler just bursting off of that pick to get to a shot.
Out to the right wing. Alexander Walker passes to Williamson. Graham in the corner. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. And again, no good by New Orleans. And Butler, here we go. And it's Butler with the jam.
Man, way over the defenses. Jimmy Butler gets some airtime.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Graham kicks to Williamson. Ingram outside. Going inside. Count that one. Ingram's got 13. And Miami has possession. It's a 3-point game. Graham against Lowry. Passes it to Hero. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the 3-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
His second personal foul.
And since entering the league, Tyler Hero has had higher expectations for himself than anybody else. And with that kind of size as a guard and his shooting ability, he very much will realize it.
My PA announcement to the administration of the free throws. The player was fouled in the act of shooting a three-pointer, and he will have 3 free throws.
And he hits the first of 3.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And it's Duncan Robinson in for Butler. Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And he makes all 3. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Here's Alexander Walker. Rebound by the Heat. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Pass to Vincent. And here is Hero. 10 points for him. For the lead, Boucher with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's Graham. 10 points for him. To the paint. Right wing. There's the three. Shot's good by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got 14 points.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Robinson against Ingram. Back to Hero. They set the pick. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Hero right now working himself into a lather, staying aggressive and drawing the defense's attention.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. And the first one drops. And Hero drops them both. New Orleans has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Hero. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
All the officials are all over that one.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight.
At the line for the Pelicans, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, 2.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Vincent, the pass to Robinson. Here's Vincent, Graham defending. Here's Vincent. He's still scoreless so far in this one. A special move before the shot.
Important point there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Boucher with a screen on Robinson. 14 feet away. Buries the jump shot. Ingram's got 15 points.
Like to see that as Ingram hits a shot from the mid-range. It's going to open some things up.
And he drives in. Now here's Graham. Guarded closer. He gets that one. And now a 4-point New Orleans lead. Miami's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Pass to Strus. It's stolen. Now the pass to Graham. Into the lane. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Adebayo with a screen on Graham. Pass to Vincent. Adebayo down low. Graham defending. Just 2 to shoot. Vincent. And it's off from 3-point range. And so Graham will bring it up for New Orleans. They've led by as many as 14 points. Again, the Pelicans score.
Well, if it ain't broke, Don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Adebayo with a screen on Graham. Here he goes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first.
In the second half of the season, this group of teams has really heated up from beyond the arc. Pelicans, number 1.
I mean, they've gotten better at shooting the ball as the season has gone on, and you like their trajectory. I mean, they're in a great offensive groove right now.
And the first one at the line is good. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Miami. New Orleans also making some changes. Hernangomez is checked in for Chris Boucher. And McCollum subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. So he gets them both. Pelicans leading by 6. Now Graham. He's got 14. Shoots over Tucker. And it's Graham missing. Pass to Vincent. Fires from deep. Hernangomez grabs the miss. Hernangomez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Miami foul. Gabe Vincent. That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Stolen by Tucker.
And you saw him gauging that pass there. He knew they were coming inside with it and got in position for the steal.
1:31 left to play in the 3rd. And the 3 ball is good.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Graham dishes to McCollum. Over Robinson, and the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 19 points.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Vincent, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Nice roll by Adebayo, just having himself ready to receive that pass.
59 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. And it's McCollum off the drive. They grab their own miss and finish off by Hernangomez.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Here's Vincent. Five to shoot. Pass to Adebayo. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. 16 points for Bam Adebayo.
And the coaching staff continues to impress upon Bam to keep exploring all of his offensive talents, his confidence sky high.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Here's Vincent. The pass to Robinson. Takes the 3. That one's not going to go. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Pelicans ahead, leading by 5. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So for New Orleans right now, Alexander Walker and Ingram share wing duty. Mitchell Robinson out there with Zion Williamson. And it's McCollum in at the point guard. The Heat trail by 5. Well, their pass to Strus. Looks for Lowry, gets it to him. Right side, Butler. The dish now to Tucker. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Tucker's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Miami. Now here's McCollum. He's covered by Hero. Williamson against Butler. And that one's good. Williamson.
That's where he's going to continue to work as Zion wants to be a consistent jump shooter. That one looked good.
Lowry against McCollum. Passes it to Hero. Lets the three fly. That shot misses. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Williamson kicks to McCollum. Ingram outside. Robinson sets a screen for Ingram. Shoots over Tucker. And that one goes long. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 5. Tucker the pass to Lowry. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now, Hero inside. Here's Tucker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tucker's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And here is Williamson. Good. Nice job down low. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
Well, this is when Zion's at his best. He gets to the interior, can use that quickness and explosiveness.
Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. Lowry dishes to Butler. It's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists tonight.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's McCollum. He takes it in, and McCollum with the slam.
Well, McCollum on the inside, driving in and not backing down. He got up there.
And it's Lowry penetrating, and he banks in the layup.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
Well, McCollum doesn't get a lot of dunks throughout the course of the year. Nice to see him rise up that time.
Lowry passes to Strus. Now here is Lowry. D right on him. Good on the bucket. Lowry's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Hero. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
In a crucial moment, too. He's been doing that all night. No one's come close to stopping him.
Now, here's Lowry. Drains the three-pointer.
And that's overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
McCollum finds Robinson. Now here's Ingram. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Lowry with the ball. Pass to Strus. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Lowry against McCollum. Outside Robinson. Kicks it to Ingram. Robinson a screen on Lowry. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Alexander Walker trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Heat have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Lowry, 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Well, you can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Now here's Ingram. Latrey. Miami grabs the miss. Tucker's got his 6th rebound on the night.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Now, Hero. He's guarded by McCollum. Hero, no good.
Well, that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Here's Alexander Walker. And it's Lowry with the rebound. The Heat with the lead. Lowry drawing the double team. Hero finds Tucker. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Lowry passes to Strus. Hero on the wing. Off target from three-point range.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
McCollum, no good.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing the second half in the mud.
Butler against Robinson. It's tipped and stolen by Williamson. Here's Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Ingram's got 21 in the game.
And right now, people wanting to tune in as Brandon Ingram is putting on a show.
Fans, the loudest section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
And Miami making a change here. Adebayo's checked in, and a change for the Pelicans. Graham's checked in. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Tucker finds Adebayo. Double team on Adebayo. There's Hero with the 3. Buries it from three-point range. The Heat lead by 2.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
The pass to Williamson. Shoots over Tucker. That's good from Williamson on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got 5 assists tonight. Lowry against Graham. And Lowry gets double-teamed. Ingram with the steal. Now here's Graham. Tight defense on him. And Brandon Ingram gets the 3. And it's a 3-point Pelican lead.
Ingram seems just more and more confident in his ability to shoot from the three-point line.
Here's Lowry from downtown. Tucker can't get it to go. And so Graham will bring it up for the Pelicans. Passes it to Robinson. Ingram against Butler. Butler with the steal. And here we go. It's Butler. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's McCollum. Back to Graham. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 6 assists now in the game. Now Lowry. And Tucker has it in the corner. Back to Lowry. Butler against Ingram. Shot clock at 6. And Tucker has it in the corner. Again, the miss by the Heat. And here are the Pelicans. They've got an 8-0 run. Ingram kicks to Graham. Pass to Williamson. Ingram outside. Williamson with a screen for Ingram. That 3 off the mark. The Heat trail by 6. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Hero. Adebayo with a screen on McCollum. With the drive. Shots good by Hero. Hero's got 5 points now in the quarter.
In a flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
Here's Williamson. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Butler dishes to Tucker. Butler on the wing. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Outside for Lowry. A three-pointer off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
The pass to Graham. Passes to Ingram. Here's the three. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
Three-pointer.
Graham's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Hero from long range hits the three-point bomb. Hero's got 16 here in the second half. Here's Graham. It's to Williamson. Now here's Graham. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And stolen by Williamson. There's the feed to McCollum. Shoots over Hero. And Adebayo sends it back. Pass to Lowry. Here's the triple. And the Heat, another three.
And we've seen this before. Once Lowry gets cooking, he's an absolute load who cannot be stopped.
Now here's Graham. Wants to get it to Robinson and does.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Adebayo with a screen on Graham.
Ingram has that length to still be an effective shot blocker.
Cullen passes to Robinson. Ingram kicks to Robinson. Three-pointer. Graham. Can't hit that one. And the Heat going the other way now. Butler on the wing. Graham defending, and they double up Butler. Ingram with the steal. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
.30 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Graham against Lowry. And there's the pass to Hero. And again, it's the Heat missing. And so here is New Orleans. They've led by as many as 14 points. Graham with the ball. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. Now, let's check out our New Balance player of the game, Devontae Graham.